From his terrace, York Ushuk captures with his camera another Russian cargo ship passing Istanbul's Bosphorus waterway from the Black Sea to European markets and beyond. It started as a hobby, but for Ushuk, a regional political analyst, monitoring the ships has become a personal passion.
I'm interested with Russian foreign policy, and watching ships on the Bosphorus really gives clues about Russian foreign policy and what they're engaging, what they're planning to do in the upcoming months.
With the Bosphorus waterway narrowing to a few hundred meters, monitoring ships is relatively easy. Ushuk records the name of the ships, the cargo and the flag it's sailing under. He works with an international network of volunteers and non-government organizations that share data online on the movement of Russian cargo ships. The information is crucial for world media and others who monitor compliance. Ushuk's website, BosphorusObserver.com, has become an important go-to resource for media, including Reuters news agency, which uses his photos. With sanction-busting ships often turning off their automatic identification system, or AIS, that allows them to be tracked by international authorities, monitoring efforts by people like Ushuk are vital, says organizations that work to expose Russian sanction-busting ships.
I think this is very valuable because actually a common technique is to manipulate your AIS signal by, for example, just turning down your transponder or trying to manipulate to interfere with it so that your ship appears to be a different place in a different location. So all of those leads are potentially valuable.
Voloshin says such monitoring helped expose Russia's exports of stolen Ukrainian grain and coal from Black Sea ports that it occupied in Ukraine, much of which Ushuk recorded passing through the Bosphorus waterway. Moscow denies accusations that it's busting sanctions. The waters of Istanbul are under limited Turkish jurisdiction and are an international hub for hundreds of empty cargo ships and tankers that frequently change owners. Experts say that makes tracking difficult and creates conditions favourable to those seeking to circumvent a long list of sanctions. Adding to the difficulties in applying the sanctions is Turkey's refusal to enforce them. Ankara says it's not bound by them. Trade between Russia and Turkey has surged since the start of Russia's full-scale invasion of Ukraine.
Russia is the world's now most sanctioned country. So most of the people who are engaged in trade with Russia, they are trying to hide their activities because they are worried that somehow some sanctions will come back and hunt them.
In 2015, Ushuk exposed Russia's export of arms by sea to the Syrian government for its fight against rebels. Now he spends most of his spare time tracking ships, which he expects to continue for many years, as Russia shows no signs of changing its behaviour. Dorian Jones, VOA News, Istanbul.